All right, guys, we are live. Thank you for watching another episode of Your Dead Next Turn. Today, we have a longtime viewer and an awesome guest today, but they're both pretty awesome. So, uh, I'll let them introduce themselves. We'll start with the guy going first.
Hey folks, I'm JJ Mickey. You may know me from around the Magic and particularly EDH community on Twitter and all over the place. I also make TikToks, a few of them, not very often. And I am also a music producer. I have music on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud. Just throw my links in chat if that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead, do it up.
For sure.
And I also have a little business making music for content creators to use in their own streams, videos, and podcasts. So if you're a content creator in need of music of any kind, hit me up.
There
That's
we
all I
go.
have to say. Go ahead, Chris.
Fantastic. Well, hey folks, I'm Chris and I'm your commander mechanic. I make content everywhere content can be made, from Twitter to Twitch to TikTok to YouTube. Wherever you find the orange wrench, you'll find me doing deck techs, tune-ups, deck building advice, and podcasts with cool people. You can also find me around the Streamiverse playing games with tons of friends like I am tonight.
There we go. Bet.
Oh, me next. Hey guys, it's your favorite no sleep friend. I'm trying to give Jared another chance tonight, and if it doesn't work out, I'm probably not sleeving these and breaking it down. So we'll see what happens.
Shout out to Jared and his love of five
Yeah.
colors.
Shout out to our other team member, Jared.
He only plays five colors.
Only.
Oh,
For sure, this card was made for him.
Oh, 100%. He texted me and was like, this set is actually good because it has a 5-color commander.
And its name is Jared.
And its name is Jared.
Nice.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tim, aka Mr. Toxic. Today, I'm running one of my favorite commanders, Shatterfang. Make a lot of tokens, make a lot of squirrels, and yeah,
For sure, your toxic deck.
I love this deck. It's not my most toxic, but it's good. And we already got our 7, so JJ.
hi, I'll start. And thanks so much for inviting me on.
Thank you for coming on.
I'll draw. I'll play a mountain and pass the turn.
Draw for turn. I'll play an island and pass the turn.
All right, I will draw. I'm gonna play the best land ever. A Skemfar Elderhog comes in tapped, and I'm gonna pass.
All right.
Gotta love that turn 1.
Yeah. I am playing Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief tonight, and this is not your average Ivy deck. In fact, you might say this is a very below average Ivy deck, and we'll see at the end of the game if you find out why. I do have a turn 1 play. It is a Signal Pest, and I'll pass the turn.
First. All right. Turn. Let's play River Guide Pathway and yeah, let's tap 2 and put out the Harmonic Prodigy.
That's a good one. That's a very
Yeah.
good one.
It
Starting
is.
off spicy.
I will pass.
All right. Draw for turn. I'll play swamp.
Good swamp. I like that swamp.
And
It's
I
one of my
love
favorites.
that art.
I know. That was a good art. I'll pass my turn.
All right, I will untap, draw, play a swamp, and I'm gonna tap 2 and play a Mind Stone and pass.
All right. All right. Well, here's a forest, and I'm going to play Birds of Paradise. And I know how good that Harmonic Prodigy is. So we are going to put him in witness protection.
Nice.
All right.
1-1.
Yeah, he's going to be a 1/1 green and white citizen named legitimate business person.
That's great. Right. Where did you? Where?
He's just a businessman,
Yeah. And I'll pass my turn from there. I should get out my infinite tokens as well.
No, I just passed 9 to 10.
Oh. You don't have infinite tokens in there. There you go.
What'd you put in there?
I don't know what you put in there.
These might have been the
Draw.
ones we can.
Let me
I'll
see.
play this mountain.
I hate when I do that. I hate when I hide something so that I won't lose it, but then I lose it and find it later.
I'll tap 2 for a thought vessel.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
You mail it. Here's an envelope for your treasures.
I will go to combat, and Chris, I'll attack you with the limited business person.
Oh no, we're
Oh,
gonna have to put
man.
him back into witness protection after this beating.
Where's he gonna
Oh,
go? Arizona next?
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Name a different state every time.
Yeah.
Every time it hits somebody. So we'll start in Arizona.
What can I do?
Oh, you and Chris are matching. Look at you guys.
Oh yeah, the blackout lands. Look, they're terrible for webcam play. They are, but they look gorgeous.
They're so sweet. I also love the new set. The stained glass.
The stained glass. Oh, look, I got
Yeah.
a stack of the stained glass stuff right
Yeah.
here. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
so
So
good.
good.
I don't. I'm
That and the Infinity set.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
look fire.
They keep outdoing themselves with these full art lands.
Oh yeah.
I always like saying that I like my lands to not look like magic cards. And these full art lands that they put out, like, keep getting farther and farther away from a traditional magic card, and I love it. I love it every time.
Oh yeah. All right, so we are gonna play a forest. Step 4. And I'm gonna play a nice little Toski.
a nice little toss.
Yeah, little
Well, he's only a
indestructible
1/1. Of
guy.
course he's little.
He's
For
1/1.
now.
And I'll pass.
All right.
He's just a friendly little squirrel who holds secrets.
I'll play Forest, and I am going to run out Ivy at this point.
Ooh.
And I'm going to pass the turn from there.
Can't wait to see how you run her.
Mountain. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Well, couple choices to play. I'll play Berkey.
Ooh.
It's another good one. Really
Nice.
glad that I got rid of that Harmonic Prodigy art.
Yeah. I'll go to combat, and Ashley, I'll come at you for 1.
Now he's going to Colorado.
I'll take the one.
Then I'll pass turn.
Damn Colorado.
Speaking of stained glass,
Nice.
throw that out there.
Look at that. We were just talking about stained glass. So one thing I hate about 5 colors. Thinking really hard.
I got a whole lot of nothing, to be honest with you. I'm gonna
4
pass.
mana, you got to do something with it.
I sadly have no creatures. in
I
my
will
hand.
untap,
Oof.
draw a card, play a swamp. At this point, I think I'm gonna think I'm gonna attack 3. I'm gonna play a Griswold Dreadsower. Then I'm gonna go to combat.
Grizzy
Babe.
G, one of my favorites.
Just one from my buddy Toski.
Coming at whom?
Ashley.
Me.
Yeah, he's just a 1/1. I need to draw cards. You know, he just wants to love life. So I'll draw. And at the beginning of my end step, each player creates a 1/1 green plant. So you guys can all have a plant token,
Plant.
you know? Just love plants.
Not just love.
All right.
And yeah. And my turn.
I'll play another forest. Then I'm gonna start off casting this Viridian Wisps, and I'm gonna target my Birds of Paradise. And because I'm casting a spell that's targeting a creature other than Ivy, it's gonna get
Gotcha.
copied to target Ivy. So both the
Nice.
birds and Ivy will get +1/+0 and be green until end of turn. But most importantly, this is a cantrip. It says draw a card on it.
Nice.
So I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Ooh. I never thought of that.
Yep.
Like I never thought it would draw the card too. But
Yep.
that's actually smart.
You copy a cantrip, it's going to draw you a card. I am then going to cast this Curiosity. It's
Nice.
an aura that says enchant creature. When enchant creature deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. And since I'm casting a spell that is targeting a creature other than Ivy, I'm going to make a copy of it targeting Ivy. So Ivy is also going to be curious.
Hmm.
I'm then going to move to combat. And JJ, I'm going to swing at you in the air with the Signal Pest and the Bird. And Tim, I'm going to swing at you with Ivy. I'm going to have an attack trigger on the Signal Pest, giving these 2 creatures another +1/+0. So Ivy is going to be 4 power, and the Bird's going to be 2 power.
I
The
will
Signal
take
Pest
2.
is still 0.
All right, I will take the 4 because I have nothing flying.
All right.
I don't have
Since
any
2
squirrels.
curious creatures dealt combat damage, I will draw 2 cards.
I'm gonna play an instant.
Nice.
Oh no, actually I'm not. I don't have the color I need. Never mind.
No problem.
Sad day.
Someday.
And I am going to pass the turn from there.
Hi. Please me. Oh. I will. Hmm. I'm gonna do that. Tap 3 for a Veilstone Amulet. I don't think I want to attack it to anyone here, so I will pass.
You don't want to attack with that plan?
No, not anymore. Not while there's plants out there.
Remember, if we run our plants into each other, Griswold gets 2 +1/+1 counters.
Exactly.
Griswold is honestly one of my favorite legends ever. Like,
I like him too.
Griswold is one of those commanders that I keep going back to make, like, put together over and over and over again. I've put them together and torn them apart so many times.
See, I had him but I've had so many Golgari decks
Yeah.
that I had to stop. I had to. I had him, Slimefoot, I have Marin,
Yeah.
so many.
So I tapped 3 and I played the Weather Seed Treaty. The first one says that I can search my library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
There we go. Some ramp.
That color that I needed to be nice. Yeah. Tapped. Go ahead and shuffle real quick. Not everyone is going to be so terrified. Unsleeved shuffle.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's
Bye.
hear the edges of those cards get wrecked.
How do I do this? Do what? Do okay. Okay, so I have no questions at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and play my last 2 and play Impede Momentum on Griswold.
Nice.
Tap target creature and put 3 stun counters on it. So for the next 3 turns, instead of untapping, you would just take off a stun counter.
Okay.
Sorry, babe. To
It's
be
okay.
fair, I was looking at the card history on the side.
It's
I
okay.
didn't realize it was your card,
It's all right. Appreciate you.
which is funny because usually I go for Tim first.
It
and
usually
I
is.
told myself I wouldn't, but here I am.
It's all right.
All right. You do get
Um,
to scry 1 off of that as well,
I
Ashley.
do. Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, I'll leave that there. Okay, I will pass my turn.
One tap, not Grismo. Okay. I will draw. I will play a swamp. I'll pay 3 for Strixhaven Stadium,
Good one.
and then I'll pay 3 for my commander. And then I'll go to combat. And I will send Toski and my plant at Chris.
All right. I'm gonna throw my plant in front of Toski,
Okay.
but I'll take 1 from your plant. Griswold will
Alright.
get a counter on him.
Yep, so he'll get a counter. I'll draw a card. And then my end step will happen. Everyone make another plant.
Hey, it's back.
I'll put a 2 counter here. And I'll also make a squirrel.
Heck yeah.
And then I also get a
How are you making squirrels?
point
again?
on Strixhaven.
Is it Toski?
Chatterfang. And I will pass.
All right. Okay, we're going to start with an island. And I am going to cast Enter the Unknown. It's target creature you control explores. Reveal the top card of your library. Put that card to your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. I can put the card either back on top of my library or into my graveyard, and I can play an additional land this turn. I'm going to target my Birds of Paradise with that, and I'm going to get a copy for Ivy. So I'll be able to play 2 additional lands this turn, and each of my creatures will explore separately. So
That's
first
awesome.
for the bird, that's a land, and that goes into my hand. Yeah. And then for Ivy, that's a frog tongue, which
Ooh,
is an aura that
I
draws a
actually have
card
that.
on enters the battlefield. And I'm going to leave that on top. And I'm going to get to play 2 additional lands. Uh, so I'm going to play a Lair of the Hydra, which is going to enter tapped. And I'm going to play a Treetop Village, which is going to enter tapped. Those are both man land.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Then I'm going to go to combat. And let's see. Tim, you're getting some stuff over there. Sorry, Ivy does get a +1/+1 counter because I reveal a non-land card. So Tim, with no flyers, I'm gonna get whacked with Strixhaven Stadium points here, but I'm going to send my creatures your way. I'll have a battle cry trigger here. So the bird is going to be 1 power. Ivy is going to be 4 power once again.
Okay, so how much am I taking in total?
5 in total.
And then
All right.
4 Ivy,
Uh,
bringing me to 8 commander.
8 commander damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll have 2 curiosity triggers. One's going to be for this frog tongue, and then I'll draw the second one. And then yeah, why not diversify, Chris? Diversify. I'm going to cast this frog tongue targeting signal pest. So that signal pest is going to get reach, and Ivy's going to get a frog tongue as well. Gross.
Mhm.
And she's curious, has a frog tongue. Woo.
Right, right. Weird. And since both of these enchantments say when it enters the battlefield, draw a card, I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Awesome.
I like that. I like that very much.
Like all these plant tokens, you know?
Let's see. And heck, why not? We're going to play the Siren Storm Tamer. Say 1/1. I can pay a blue and sacrifice it to counter a spell. Is it just a spell? Spell or ability that targets a creature I control. And I'll pass the turn.
Hey. Yep. Draw for turn. All right. There's a Sheathen Reef. And 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna play out Ral Storm Conduit.
All right, all right.
This is mainly because I want to scry. Right now. +2 is scry 1. His -2 is copy the next spell as the associate spell I cast.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Starts as 4. I'll plus him to 6 and scry 1. Bottom. Then I have 1 red floating from Bergie now.
JJ's over there again, scary.
Right? Like I'm doing a lot of
Mhm.
stuff, but that stuff ain't scary. JJ, Tim, like you're doing stuff where like, okay,
Yeah, but I can't
these are
even-
things that can end the game.
I haven't pulled any good cards, and the cards I do have, you guys are all playing blue. And I'm like, Ashley knows I hate blue. It's like the one color I hate the most.
It's because it stops you from doing what you want. See?
Like I have one good card in my hand, but I can't even play it. 'cause I'm just waiting. Because I know it's gonna get counter as soon as I play it.
I think.
And now Chris played that where he just has to play a blue.
Mm,
Yeah. If it targets a creature I control, it's just a blue and sacrifice it. So
Exactly.
I know at this
ah,
point everybody's like, look, Ivy's got stacked up with some stuff, so we're gonna try and protect her a little bit.
I don't
That's
like
fair.
it.
Do I want to attack?
Yes. Always want to attack.
I mean, what is tracker's ability? +6 -6. Yeah, sure. Tim, I'll come at you with Berkey.
What's
For 3.
3?
3/3. Yeah.
I will block with one of my plants, the one that's untapped.
Yeah.
And I will kill it and put a counter on her as well.
I passed.
I'm not untap. Draw. Play a land. Um,
Come
It's
on,
kind of
babe.
rough that they include like colorless lands in the deck that wants you to get to 5 colors. Like,
Yeah.
hmm.
Especially Rogue's Passage in a deck that I don't think cares about combat damage to that extent. It's just big legendaries, I think.
yeah, like I don't know, the Kavu that Jared makes has trample anyway, doesn't it? So
I think so.
yeah, it does.
I need a better. Honestly, I just need more infinite.
What are you making?
So I played Grade's Frightful Return. I'm gonna sacrifice one of my plants, and everybody has to
Discard a
each
card.
each opponent discards a card.
Why? I really don't want to do that.
And that's that.
That's.
And then because of the weather seed treaty, step 2, I create a 1/1 green sapperling creature.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna discard Awakening Zone.
Ooh.
I'm going to discard Reiterate.
You guys don't want to get rid of counter spells?
Well, hey, maybe we don't have any in hand. That's why we're discarding all of this
The
stuff.
blue player never having counters.
Do that one. I'm gonna go ahead and am I? Am I? Oh well, yeah, it's fine. This and then
Send it, babe.
2 more. Leaving my blue open.
Figures.
Just turn that knife.
Shoot, no. Dang it, no. Actually miscounted. Yeah. Hold on. Gotta think about this for a second. Ugh, screw it. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Alright, untap. Griswold goes down. I'm running out of space here. Alright, draw a card. Like that card. Alright. Okay. We're gonna go to combat. So Toski, the plant, and the Squirrel at JJ. Chatterfang at Chris. So 3 coming to JJ, 3 coming at Chris.
All right. I'm gonna throw my plant in front of Toski.
Oh, it has Forest Walk. No,
Oh, it's got-
I send Chatterfang.
Or sorry, yeah. Okay, it's got force walk, so yeah, no blocks for me.
Okay. So I'll draw a card from him.
Um. I'll. Yeah, I'll block all 3.
Block all 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will kill. So 4 tokens died.
Yeah.
So Griswold gets 4 counters.
I really like that.
Okay. I'm gonna play a forest. Return.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Your Griswold. It's gonna go. It's gonna go.
Grizzy
I was
just
gonna
does
use it
not catch a break.
I was gonna do it against Ivy, but I gotta be honest. That hit 6, and I was like, yeah, about that.
That really hurt.
I'm sorry. I love you so much, though. Just know that.
That was fun. It's okay. I'll remember that. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
As long as the rest of the board doesn't forget about that either.
Yeah,
5.
hey, no, I appreciate
Hey.
it.
I'll
Yeah,
play a
thanks.
Paradox Stone. Or try to. Looking at the blue players, all of them.
You did what now?
Oh, this is make a fractal and put counters on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I got no problem with it. How many
Yeah, it's
counters
fine.
did Strixhaven Stadium get from combat?
Only 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because only 1 dealt damage. And okay. At that point, I'll end my turn, make a fractor and squirrel. So he gets a counter, and I make a 1/1 fractor. Pass.
So it'll be a 2/2 because it enters with a growth counter on it. And
Yeah,
at the beginning of your end step, you double the
Okay.
counters on it, then make a fractal.
got it.
Cool.
Neat.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, Tim, I am going to pay a blue and cast this Cerulean Wisps. Target creature becomes blue until end of turn, untap that creature, and most importantly, it says draw a card. So I'm going to target Birds of Paradise with that, which is going to copy for Ivy, untapping both creatures. Drawing 2 cards.
We do need a new marker.
We need new tokens. You gotta erase them when you're done using them.
Then I'm going to tap my Birds of Paradise for blue, and I'm going to cast this Fleeting Distraction. Target creature gets -1/-0 until end of turn, and I'll cast that targeting Bergie.
Sure.
And I'll copy it targeting Ivy.
Mhm.
And most importantly, it says draw a card.
Draw
So I will draw
2.
2 more cards.
Awesome.
Okay. Then I will move to my turn and untap.
Beautiful guy making plans.
And I'll draw for my turn. All right. Let's play a forest. Oh, then what are we going to do with all this stuff? Sure. We're going to tap a blue and cast Sisay's Ingenuity. It is an aura that says when it comes into play, draw a card. And I can pay 3 mana, and target creature becomes the color of my choice until end of turn.
All right.
So I'm going to target the birds with Sisay's Ingenuity, which is going to make a copy for Ivy and draw me 2 cards.
Love it.
Dealing it does absolutely nothing. The chances of me activating this are slim to nil, but it will draw me 2 cards.
That's all that matters.
Right. Let's see. I'm going to tap a forest and cast this Abundant Growth, targeting one of my forests.
Mhm.
It's not targeting a creature. Although, oh, if I wanted to do that, I could do that. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that interaction works. If I turn my land into a creature and I cast Abundant Growth targeting Lair of the Hydra, do I get a copy that's targeting Sisay? Because it's a spell that can't target Sisay? Anyway, I might take to Twitter with that. But I'm going to cast this Abundant Growth on my forest. Abundant Growth draws me a card and then lets this forest tap for any color mana.
That is an interesting question. I don't know.
I actually don't know either.
Right? Yeah, I'm not sure how that interaction would work. But it's neat.
Mhm.
And that's one of the things that Ivy can do that I don't think any other creature would allow you to ask that question. So I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to go to combat. Let's see. JJ, I'm going to send the bird and the pest at you, and Tim will continue sending Ivy at you.
Alright, another 4.
This one's only 3 this time. Oh no, 4 with the signal pass buff. So yes, another 4.
What am I taking?
Just 1.
Just one. Okay.
Right. And I'll draw 2 cards.
Ivy does not like me, huh?
Mhm.
It's okay, Chatterfang.
Ivy's just trying to remove counters from that Strixhaven Stadium. That's all.
Hey, you got rid of my thing that was making a lot of tokens. I don't have that
Yeah.
anymore.
Let's see. I am just yeah. No, I'm gonna pay a blue, and I'm gonna cast this Spectral Sailor. It's got flash, but I'm gonna do it right.
There we go.
So it's a 1/1 flyer.
Mhm.
I'll move to my end step, and I've got some cards to discard. 1 card to discard in particular, this forest.
All right.
Oh, I lied.
We're good to go. Oh,
This
you got.
forest too.
All right. I'm good to go.
Yeah, please.
Uh, there you go. Uptick Growl. That one. Bottom that. Um. A surprisingly low number of instants and sorceries for this deck.
No, I would love for you all to tap your blue.
Actually, I don't.
Never.
No,
one.
that's what you're waiting
Ooh.
for.
And I'll just play out this electrostatic field.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Still don't like that you have your blue untapped. Okay.
Yeah. I'll be blocking it with. So I'll go combat and send 3 at Chris with Bergie.
Yeah, no blocks. I'll take 3.
That's all I got.
You sure?
I am sure.
You got 2 blue sitting there.
Oh, he's sure, Tim.
Yeah, I'm
He's
sure.
I just want to play the 1 card in my hand.
Well, play it. I mean, there's a chance that none of us have counter spells. Like, you got to take that gamble.
I
Yeah.
know, we should.
Every turn that goes by that you don't cast that spell, you're increasing our chances of having a counter spell for it.
I should get that Cerulean Wisp for this deck.
I love
Very
it.
upset I haven't pulled one single creature card yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's really
that's
Wisp, real
Do
good.
you have enough colors to bring your commander out?
fine. No, I'm missing a mountain,
No, I'm sorry.
and I didn't pull a land.
You can tap your blue.
I might actually.
What are these sagas doing on your turn?
So this one is return creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
Oof.
One of those. And then the last one on this is target creature you control gets +X/+X and gains trample until end of turn, where X is the number of basic land types among lands you control.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So one of
yeah,
those
solid.
tokens is getting +4, +0,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
+4/+4. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Nice.
trample.
Yeah. Chonky.
Hmm. This, then 2, and then for my kicker, there, babe. I tapped my blue.
Thanks.
I'm playing Stall for Time. I'll tap up to 2 target creatures. If the spell is kicked, I'll put a stun counter on each of those creatures. Babe,
Son of a bitch.
Chatterfang.
Chatterfang's already tapped.
And it's gonna get a stun counter.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it for Ivy as well.
Ivy as well, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'm. Ooh.
I think you counters the whole thing.
Yeah, it'll counter the whole spell. So Tim, hey, if I counter the whole spell, are you gonna swing Chatterfang at me again?
Now,
Um,
we can make a deal.
I don't trust that.
No, I won't.
Uh,
For the whole game?
No, he just
no,
said next turn.
Just this turn. Just this turn. So I will counter Stall for Time.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I like that. I like that, Chris.
One sec. Oh,
If you had
and
targeted
now-
anything else but Ivy, I would have let it go.
It's okay, because now
You
I
got your
got to draw a
mountain.
card off of it.
Oh
and I did
no,
get a
so
mountain.
you wouldn't draw a card because the spell was countered. Is the thing.
Okay. That's cool.
At least you know you have a mountain next.
You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm
Go for it.
sure.
I'm not countering anything for the rest of this game. Unless my card says to.
Let's try this, okay? I don't think it's gonna work, but it's alright.
I'll be sorry for
2,
countering that.
3, 4.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna pay 5. I'm gonna Eldrazi Monument.
Mhm.
We'll try to.
Ooh. All right,
Mhm.
all right. That's pretty good. Yeah.
That resolves.
I have no
Mostly-
response. JJ.
I have no response.
All right.
Okay. And
Fine.
then I'll pay 3.
Which Eldrazi is it? Monument?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Chitter Splitter. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a token. You can put an Acorn counter on it. Squirrels you control get a +1/+1. And then, so all my creatures are +1/+1 and have flying and indestructible. So you know what? We're gonna send it off. We're gonna send a 4/4 babe at you. AK Chatterfang. We're gonna send, and JJ, you have nothing flying, right?
I have nothing flying.
Alright, I'm gonna keep this squirrel back. Just because Chris has been hitting me with Ivy a lot.
Oh, you know what I missed?
What?
My Saproling. Those
Oh
those
right,
count-
yeah.
Those
It-
counters go away.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright,
It's
do
only
you
until
wanna-
end of turn that it
Do you
gets
wanna hit
the.
somebody?
No, I'm gonna play fairly. So I missed it.
And then I will send 5 in the air at JJ.
Alright.
And then so that's 1, 2, 3 hits. So I will draw 3 cards.
And 3 counters on that Strixhaven Stadium.
5
Yep.
going to 32.
Okay. And then my second main phase, I will play a land. I'm drawing. And then I will tap that to play a Squirrel Sanctuary. And I will make 2 squirrels. So now I'm at 3. And then I will end my turn, doubling my Paradox Zone, making another squirrel, and making a 4/4 fractal. And passive.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
decent.
Infinity.
You could just.
All right. That Eldrazi Monument is a little bit of a challenge.
It's not. Don't worry about it. I gotta sacrifice things.
But you're making so many tokens, it doesn't matter. All right.
Well, if you guys didn't get rid of Griswold, it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Certainly.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna play that island for turn, and I think I'm gonna head right to combat. And I am going to send the team at JJ this time, I guess.
Sure. How much total?
5
I have
total.
nothing to block with. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna get 2 curiosity triggers. Draw 2
Mhm.
cards. See if I can draw something to deal with that.
My dog's ready to go out.
That there.
Sure.
Eldrazi Monument, huh?
Red to stall.
I'm gonna pay a blue, and I'm gonna play Mist Cloaked Herald. Herald. Just an unblockable 1/1.
Okay.
Simple, easy, unblockable 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna have to discard if I don't cast something else. Well, I hate to continue to play stuff on my board. But here is a Treetop Scout, a 1/1 that can't be blocked except by creatures with flying.
Hmm.
And with 7 cards in hand, I'll pass my turn.
Must be nice.
What?
To have 7 cards in
Having
hand.
7 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Fair, I only have 3.
I will.
Like Toski keeps like giving me cards, but then I gotta use them and it's all lands.
Yeah. This this deck might not pack a lot of a punch, but it's gonna keep my hand full.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
could
So
be good though.
Mhm.
Picture if you had like 2 classifications.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I finally got something good. So I'm going to -2 Ral and copy the instant or sorcery spell I cast. I'm going to tap a blue and a red for expressive iteration and copy it.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. That's not a hard
So yeah, so trigger electrostatic field. You'll each take 1 damage, and then Railstone Cornet will deal 1 damage for the original and the copy. So that's 3 total to each of you.
2, 3, okay.
Yeah,
is
photo
Ral
red.
each or is Ral target?
Oh, it is target. You're right. Chris 1, Tim the other.
I'll regain 1.
All right. Float red from Fergie. Then I will look at the top 3. Do this twice. Into hand. Going to bottom you and exile a preordain. And I will do it again. It's not a turn. I bottom this one. Exile this mountain and this one hand. I will then play this mountain as my land for turn. And source. I will tap Shipping Me for a blue, take one, and cast Preordain. And
Get the
and
digging.
deal 1 damage to each of you, and this time actually you could take an extra damage. And I'll scry 2 and draw a card. Scry 2.
Now the other one's again.
We might have to remind Ashley how much damage she's taken.
I
Bottom.
took it. I should be at 36. Is it not showing?
No, it's
Yeah.
just it's still showing 38.
I think you have to move your cursor off the damage. Yeah.
I just
Sure.
hit enter.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That works.
And I think the next thing I want to do is tap. I'll use my 2 floating red.
There's 2 of them now.
I'm going to
What?
2 birds.
2 birds?
That's
That's awesome. Oh my god, I'm turning into my parents.
and I want to do that.
squirrels, you know.
We every night we've had this one bird perch in like a corner of our porch up top,
Mm-hmm.
and now there's 2, and they only come at night.
Yep.
Oh.
And I don't know anything about these birds, and I really am about to call my mom because I
Oh.
want to know.
There you go. Do
Have you seen them?
Yeah,
Internet
they're
Yeah,
chilling.
they're like dark colored.
detectivism.
Okay.
These are brown.
They're brown. Yeah, those dark color. I'm calling my mom.
Oh my god. Whose turn still is it?
It's fine. I'm gonna play an Isochron Scepter.
Uh-oh.
I have a question, mom.
Hey, I'm not imprinting anything scary under it.
We have
It
a
resolves.
bird that comes to our
I'm not doing
every
anything with it.
night.
I don't think anybody
You
else
know,
can
with
do
all this
anything with it.
blue mana I have.
Yeah.
Which is inside
All right. I'm just going to imprint a Crimson Wisp. It's just a cantrip.
above our beam, but underneath. Does that make sense? Like if you walk out our door and you look up in the corner, it's
She's
there.
so excited about this.
And today Tim said that there's 2 of them now. What are those birds and why do they only come at night?
They're bats.
I'll-
They're not bats. Tim said they're bats. They're not. They don't.
I'll pass turn.
Yeah, I can try and snap a photo real quick. All right, I'll send it to you in a second. It's my turn. Love you. Bye. My mom knows we're streaming, so.
Oh, we know you're getting that mountain.
Yeah, we know again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Bring Jared out. I won't kill him.
Yeah, start getting them Cavus together.
Yep.
That means I have to use my blow.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I actually don't have anything good in my hand, so
I know, you just played it.
I've actually had that in my hand the whole game.
Yeah. But you're so worried about counter spells.
I was.
Needlessly worried about counter spells.
I am gonna +1 him.
Because that's like something in this deck that has to go as soon as you play it.
Oh yeah, like that's a
Because
game ender
I
eventually
make
for sure.
so many tokens that, like, to me, that's not.
There's no drawback to it.
I
Yeah.
also just want to remind you guys that I legit have no creature card in my graveyard. So this -6 means absolutely shit to me.
What is the Braids saga doing on the last?
Oh, thank you. Target opponent may sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent. If they do, or if they don't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. I really want to draw cards. So who is willing to lose
I will.
2 life? Yeah.
I will take 2 life.
Okay.
I will take 2 life for you, babe.
For the team.
For the team. I will take 1. Need to get rid of Bergie somehow. Just waiting for Bergie to go off. You know.
I need to draw a card. Literally can't play. Could I? Not that. Not the way I want to. Not the way. No, no. And no. Okay. Well. I'm gonna pass my turn and take a picture of those things.
Let's untap this crazy board. Alright. So I gotta do some upkeep stuff. So I'm gonna get rid of the Fractal for Eldrazi. And I will get rid of one of my squirrels for my Chitter Spitter.
Hmm.
And then I
So
will
those
draw-
squirrels are 3/3s now, right?
Yes.
Oof. All right.
Okay. I will play a forest. I will pay a green to tap Chitter Spitter, making 2 more squirrels. But those can't attack, so just put those here. It's over here. Okay. I will then pay 1, 2, 2 green for Ruxa. If that resolves.
Oh, those tokens are going to be huge if Ruxa resolves.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got a smile on his face. His face you
Yeah.
couldn't see.
Well, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it.
I don't have a.
I have nothing either.
I don't have a blue open, so.
All right. Then we're gonna go to combat. So 3 from Toski. So 3, 5,
Winnie.
8 coming at you, Chris. They're both flying.
Hmm.
Chatterfang still has Forest Walk.
Right.
And then I will send a 5/5 fractal in the air at JJ and Babe.
No.
9 with
9?
flying squirrels.
9
9 with flying squirrels.
with
Yes.
fun.
Yes, and they're all gonna hit. They're all gonna hit. Except,
So-
well, Chris can block.
I can block Toski. Like that's the only thing that I can block right now. So before we move to blockers, I'm going to pay 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to activate Spectral Sailor to draw a card. Just see what we're doing here. Are we
Winter.
doing anything?
So I am gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards for sure. 2, 3, 4. Five.
And I will block Toski with the Sailor.
Okay.
So I'll
I got
take
no
3 more Chatterfang damage. Or sorry, it's 5 Chatterfang. Yeah, 5 Chatterfang damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And that means 5 creatures hit. Strixhaven goes to 8. Already played a land this turn.
Oof. We are in Strixhaven Stadium danger zone.
And then I will pay. I'll pay 4 for second harvest.
Oh, yeah, doubling your tokens.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make
I hope somebody
10.
has a board wipe or something because
gonna-
I
I'm gonna
definitely do
make
not.
10 more squirrels. And 1 more fractal. So I have 2 of these. And then paradox will double. Making another squirrel. And a 8/8 fractal. And then I will pass.
Okay, I've got 3 mana at the end of your turn. Is there something that I want to do with it? Not quite. All right, I'll untap.
Do you think they're like baby owls?
Maybe, I don't know.
We'll draw for turn. We're going to play an island. We're going to cast an Arboreal Grazer, one of the all-time goats, who is going to let me put this Pendelhaven into play from my hand. Pendelhaven gives a 1/1 creature +1/+2 until end of turn.
Nice.
Then I'm going to tap a green, and I'm going to cast this Keen Sense, targeting my Mistcloaked Herald. Keen Sense is a curiosity, but in green. And since I'm targeting a creature other than Ivy with it, Ivy will get a copy of it.
Oh, I think I found it. I'm not the only person who has Googled.
Hmm.
Who has Googled, and someone has an exact photo of what mine looks like
What
in
is
the
it?
corner of their porch. A Carolina wren.
Oh,
Don't know what that is.
Me either.
okay. I'm going to tap this Pendelhaven to give my Mistcloaked Herald +1/+2 until end of turn.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to go to combat, and JJ, we will send the Signal Pest and the Bird at you. Ashley will send Ivy at you, and the Unblockable Mistcloaked Herald will go at Tim.
Ivy is
what is that?
four.
So Ivy has 4 power. The Bird has 1. Mistcloaked Herald has 3.
Okay, I'll take 3.
I'm taking how much? Sorry,
You're taking just 1.
just one. Okay.
But then I'm going to get 4 draw triggers: 2
Yeah.
Curiosity, 2 Keen Sense.
Is Ivy flying?
Yes, Ivy is flying. 2, 4. That's very interesting. Very interesting. That. I think
Apparently, these birds sing. I've never heard it.
I'm going to cast a Cloudfin Raptor. Sorry, my board is getting a little crowded here.
Hey, me too. Join the club.
Then I'm going to cast this Terramancer, which is going to evolve the Cloudfin Raptor.
Mhm.
Putting a counter on it. So those are 2 flyers, importantly. I have a reach creature and 2 flyers. Let's see. I guess we are going to cycle some cards through here. I'm going to tap the Treetop Village for green. Sorry if you can't see it behind my face cam. I'm going to cast Irresistible Prey. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. but most importantly, it says draw a card.
There we go.
I'm going to cast it targeting the Kavu. It doesn't matter. I'll get a copy targeting Ivy, but I'll draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Both lands. Wonderful. Wunderbar. I'm going to tap my forest for a blue, thanks to the abundant growth. I'm going to cast Twisted Image, which is going to switch the power and toughness of target creature until end of turn. This one I've been saving for that electrostatic field. I'm
And okay. If I get Isochron Scepter, does that count for Veilstone Amulet?
yeah, the Isochron Scepter casts a copy of the imprinted spell. So,
Then I would do that.
all right. So we'll all take a damage from the field.
Yeah, and Chris, you can take an extra damage from Rel,
Sounds good.
and I'll draw a card from my. I'm targeting Bergie with the Crimson Wisp. Doesn't matter where it goes.
Right.
Just draw a card.
So then we'll switch the electrostatic field's power and toughness. So it'll be a 3/0.
It's a 0/4, but doesn't Veilstone Amulet protect it?
What does Veilstone Amulet do?
It's when I cast a spell, target creatures I control get hexproof, basically.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. So one of my copies of Twisted Image is going to be countered on resolution, but the other will target Ivy, and I will draw a card. Just one this time.
Mhm.
I'm running out of blue mana to cast these cantrips, so I'm going to tap one more blue, and I'm going to cast Leap. Target creature gains flying until end of turn, and I'll target my plant with it to draw 2 more cards. Come on, something to like destroy artifacts. Nope, still not happening. So I'm going to tap my last blue mana for a Fairy Seer, which is a 1/1 flyer that scries 2 on ETB. So I will scry 2. They'll both go on the bottom. Oh no! I have 2 mana and a bunch of cards in hand. So I am going to move to my end step. I have to discard 1 card. I'm going to discard this Yavimaya Coast.
Nice.
Draw for turn.
So I have, for everybody's record, I have 2 mana untapped, both green mana.
I have 1. Just for everybody's knowledge, it's not a blue.
I'll play an island.
I'd hope it's not a blue. If it was a blue mana, something went very, very wrong.
I would be very confused.
And I'll uptick Rel again to try one. Let's keep that on top. Yeah, that seems good. I yeah, it's tap blue, and I'm going to cast my own leap on Bergie.
Hey, very nice.
Yeah.
But that's going to deal us all a damage?
Yes. And Chris, you can take an extra one.
All right, makes sense.
Yeah. I'll draw a card. You get a copy of Leap, though.
Oh, yes, you targeted us. Oh, I guess I would get one from the Crimson Wisps, too.
Oh, yeah, you would, yeah. I guess
So that'd draw me an extra card. So yeah, I'll draw 2 cards, I guess. Because it is when anybody casts a spell that targets a single creature. I can copy it.
Nice. I'll draw that card, side, and I guess since Bergie is flying now, Ashley, I'll come at you for 3.
In the air.
I have no choice.
And with that, I am done.
All right.
With all that blue mana, though.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Can't have any more. Do that there. All right. Draw a card. Oh, perfect. Another blue.
Great. Use that to scare Tim.
Will you pull a board wipe?
I'm gonna -3. No. Actually, I'm gonna +1 because why not keep it going? It's not like I have any freaking creatures. I don't know where they're all at, and I'm kind of disappointed.
She's gonna be tearing this after this game.
I don't know. I might give it a third try. Be done. Nothing. I don't know what I think I do. Oh, I just killed the tiniest spider. Gross. Where's my hand sanitizer?
Are you passing?
What?
Are you passing?
No.
I don't. All my stuff is indestructible.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
passing with all those.
Everything
infinite mana.
except the Eldrazi monument.
Yeah.
You should blow up that Eldrazi monument.
If I had something to do that, I would.
Okay. See if I can do this. AK looking at the blue players.
I've got
I'm gonna
no
get-
blue mana untapped.
I'm gonna
so-
get rid of 2 squirrels for Eldrazi and Chitter Spitter.
What's Eldrazi at?
Well, he's an artifact, so can you
Yeah.
kill it? It's an artifact.
I understand what it is. You don't have to repeat yourself.
Oh.
I just
I'm gonna draw my card for turn.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna do a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Put land for turn. Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. And so we got 18, 20, and 20. Don't have enough power. So 16. Chatterfang. At Chris should be enough. That's 9.
I have 4 creatures that can block creatures with flying.
Well, I have Ruxer out. So my
Oh.
tokens can deal combat.
All
So-
You
right.
have who out?
10. So 20 here without Chatterfang, which is just fractals. And then I'm gonna send Chatterfang, Ruxa,
Can I see your Ruxer real quick? I'm just
Husky, and
really
1 squirrel. Yeah.
confused.
Just trying to do the math. So 4, 10, 15, 19 at you, babe, all in the air. And then the squirrels 14. 14
Oh.
4 4s.
Ruxa does not pump your tokens because your tokens have flying and indestructible.
Okay, so never mind. All right, so
Yeah, it's creatures with no abilities.
Yeah.
9, 19 at Chris. Babe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 19 and Toski, right?
No,
Or sorry,
no,
19 and Chatterfang. Or
no, I'm just gonna do 19
Okay.
to you. And then 5. No, 6. 11. 15. 19 to you, babe.
How are you mathing right now?
Because I'm trying to see if I can kill everybody right now.
Yeah, but how are you getting 5 and 6? What do you?
So Eldrazi gives a +1 to everything.
Can I counter that?
Can you destroy it?
No, but I can counter
Can't.
spell.
It's been on the battlefield. And then
It says counter target.
everything
creatures.
else is going to JJ. So all these squirrels, 19 to Chris, 19 to Ashley, and more than 20 coming at JJ.
Okay.
I'm,
Um,
I,
you got your priority, Chris.
I mean, I'm ready to move to blockers. Do you want to do anything before we move to blockers?
Um, yeah, I do have the
Chris,
board wipe,
Oh yeah, I can't.
so I'm going to tap 6, 7. That's colors, and I'm going to overload Rift.
Does that mean I keep my?
No, it does not, because I have to overload it, or else two of us at least are dead anyways.
Okay, so I'm out.
So that's oh no, it's everything back to our hands.
Yes,
So no one takes any combat damage.
no one takes any damage.
Okay, thank you.
But you'll all take 1 damage each from electrostatic field, and Tim, you'll take an extra 1.
So Jared goes to my hand.
2.
Yes.
Yes, Jared will go to your hand.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah. So everything goes back to my hand.
Okay, all right. Everything back to our hands.
Hallelujah.
I was waiting for it.
Sorry, I would have casted earlier if I didn't know how many you were attacking with.
All of it, basically.
Yeah.
My lands don't go back to my hands. What am I
No,
doing?
your yeah, keep your lands.
Okay.
All right.
So we are going to rebuild right now.
Yeah.
So we are going to
I have 2 untapped land. Otherwise, everything is back in my hand.
we're gonna 3 for Chatterfang. Two for a Mind Stone. 1 for Squirrel Sanctuary. Making 2 squirrels.
You did what now?
Played Squirrel Sanctuary. And then I will play 3 for
It's just 1, right?
what one?
1 squirrel
Yeah,
sanctuary.
I paid just 1. And then
But I
3.
mean, you create one green squirrel.
Yeah, and then Chatterfang, so he makes another one. And then 3 for Chitter Spitter. And then I will pass. 1, 2,
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 for Protect the Negotiators. I'm also gonna kick it. So I get to create a
Kick
1/1
it.
white soldier creature token, and I'm going to target spell unless you can pay 1 for each creature I control.
You have none. So
I
I-
know.
It's
but-
the one. It's going to be the one
uh,
soldier.
I'll just pay 1.
What is that?
Artifact, where I can tap for 1 mana.
That's some shit. I didn't even see
Bullshit.
it. I was trying to get everything set up on my computer to where I knew what was on everybody's board.
So I will go to discard now. Keep 1, 2, 3, 4,
At least I have a creature on the board.
5, 6, 7. And I will get rid of Strixhaven Stadium, Drake Keeper, Visir Seer, and Reclamation Sage.
All right.
And pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I'm going to start off with a Rejuvenating Springs. It'll come into play untapped because even though you're all my friends, technically you're my opponents.
Hey,
Adam, you love this deck.
I am going to pay blue for Cloudfin Raptor. I'm going to play a green for Experiment 1, which will evolve the Cloudfin Raptor.
ooh,
Then I'm going to pay 2 for Ivy. Nope, that's a charge through. Ivy, who will evolve both the Experiment 1 and the Cloudfin Raptor.
What's the first card you put on? I'm sorry.
A Cloudfin Raptor.
Thank you.
It's a 0/1 flyer with evolve. I'm going to pay a green, and I'm going to replay this Arboreal Grazer, which will let me put this island from my hand onto the battlefield.
I think evolve counts toughness as well.
Yes, so it's going to evolve the Experiment 1, but not the Cloudfin Raptor. Then we're going to replay this Miscloaked Herald. This Birds of Paradise. And we're going to tap this Treetop Village for Abundant Growth, which will target the Treetop Village with, which will draw me another card.
What is abundant growth?
It's an enchant land. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card, and the enchanted land has tap, add a mana of any color to your mana pool. So I'll draw a card when it enters. Then I've got all the rest of this stuff in my hand that I really don't want in my hand, but I really want in my hand. So we're gonna go.
Well, it's gonna be a hot minute for me to rebuild, so
Yeah. We're gonna go blue. We're gonna cast the Terramander and the Fairy Seer. Fairy Seer will scry 2 on ETB. Apologize for the state of my lands. I have a blue and 2 green left. So let's scry 2. We're gonna put 1 on top and 1 on the bottom. And then with a couple of green.
Invade.
yes.
My friend Victoria,
No.
who lives in Window, is doing a bonfire at their house Saturday, October 22nd at 5 o'clock.
Where?
A
I'm
little
going
further than
to
my parents.
With the kids?
recast
They have kids.
the
have two.
signal past. And then I'm going to move to discard and discard a whole bunch of cards from it.
Mhm.
Let's go. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. Fuck it. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll discard that. Okay, 7 cards in hand. I am discarding Sisay's Ingenuity, Pongify, Charge Through, Treetop Scout, Bludgeforged Battle Axe, and One with Nature.
Nice. I like one with nature.
I do too. I think it's super underrated. And in this, when
Yeah.
you get 2 copies of it, real good
Mm.
early game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I having my two Vossa deck, I told Shivam about it, he hadn't heard of it.
Yeah.
I just right, island return. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna group my battlefield here in what can block flying and what cannot. For math
People
purposes.
have blue.
Tap 3, and I'm finally going to get Veyran out.
Members of the board.
Heck yeah.
Tap 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play in Archmage Emeritus.
That's a good one.
And with my final 2, I will activate Icicon Scepter, targeting Veyran. Right, so on cast trigger, I will draw 2 cards.
I will draw 1.
Thank you for asking.
You'll each take 2 from Electrostatic Field. And then Chris and Ashley will each take 1 from Growl.
You
And
might need
I
to
will-
remind them about that.
Who?
Yes, we all put 2.
Yeah, you all take 2, then Ashley and Chris each take an extra 1.
Mhm.
So we're good there. I think. I'll float 2 red, and don't use that. I think I'll just let that go away. Go combat. It's nothing. No, I will just uptick Growl again. Scribe one
All right.
on the bottom, and I will pass turn.
Man, I'm starting to see no blue.
Oh, I'm tapped out of my mana.
Chris is the one scaring me right now.
I have 1 blue mana available.
He's
I
got a
know.
blue.
And you guys know what I have in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Joint Exploration. I kicked it. So I'm gonna scry 2. And then draw a card. I unfortunately don't have a land card in my hand, so I can't put one on the battlefield. We'll go ahead and and play Love Song of Night and Day. Me and target opponent each draw 2 cards.
Right here.
No. Chris, you can draw 2 cards.
Wow.
Thank you very much. I
That
appreciate
gives them a
welcome.
chance to counter stuff.
You tried to take me out.
I was trying to take everybody out. Not just
He
you.
was trying
I
to
thought
be
I could-
perfectly fair about all this.
I was like, I'm gonna kill everyone at once. I could have been worse. I could have just been like, I'm gonna knock one person out. Really bad.
What creatures are. Do you have any tapped creatures?
I do not have a tap creature.
Interesting. Interesting.
I will next turn when I
I don't care.
hit somebody.
How many squirrels do you have right now, Tim?
I only have 3.
Clearly, I'm targeting you. Do you have any artifacts?
Me?
Not
Yes.
yet. Ask him that question when he casts Eldrazi Monument.
I do. I have an artifact that you can kill.
What is it?
I have a Chitter Spitter and a Mind Stone.
Wow. We see chitters.
Here you go. Yeah, you can
I
destroy
just
it.
want to look at it.
You can destroy it right now.
Hold on to whatever artifact destruction you
There you
have. Hold on to whatever artifact destruction you have.
go.
I don't. I think you should use it. Really do.
No.
Okay. No, I'm only sitting at 14 life.
Matter.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. Short card. Oh, I will get rid of a squirrel or Chitter Spitter. I will play a land. I will tap a green, tap Chitter Spitter for 2 squirrels. I will
Oliver.
pay 2 black, Skin Bear, and Elder Hall to bake into a pie. But Varen, JJ,
Can I see that?
he just
That's
destroyed.
destroy.
Yeah.
I will not copy that targeting Ivy.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I'm
Alright,
very
I'm
sure.
also gonna make another squirrel. I will then pay 3, 4, 5. Do I want to do that though?
Oh no, you've already paid. You tapped him. Go ahead.
That's fine. I'll play a Paradox Zone.
What's that one do?
It's gonna make me a fractal.
Can I see it?
Bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's fine.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
And then I will go to combat and I will swing Chatterfang at JJ for 3 that you can't block.
You're unblockable.
Well, every land is a forest. and
Right,
these guys are
okay.
forest-
Yeah, right.
forest.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'll mark commander down. Okay.
And then I will make another squirrel and a 2/2 fractal. And pass my turn.
All right, let's see what we can do here, fam. Let's see if
Interesting.
we can't make some heads roll.
Now you're throwing stuff at me.
I tossed it into your lap. It's not my fault it bounced out.
I'm not even doing anything now.
I tossed it.
All right.
You'll know when I throw it. I
Yeah,
won't miss your
when I
face.
throw something, it'll hurt. I'm gonna play this island. Then we're gonna play a whole bunch of these auras in my. But first, we're gonna play this Cloakwood Swarmkeeper.
Hmm.
It says whenever one or more tokens are created under my control, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Oh, I need to put that in this deck.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna start off casting this Curiosity targeting my Mistcloaked Herald.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to make a copy under Ivy.
I really
that-
don't like that, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Are you going to do something about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play negate.
Sure. So the original is going to be
In
negated.
response,
What? With your green and black deck.
nothing.
Yeah, I
I'm just
thought
gonna.
Okay. Do you want to target the copy or the original? Which do you want to counter?
Oh shit.
The copy goes on
original-
Ivy. The original goes on the Herald.
Does it matter?
Both against that.
I know. Let's just do IB.
So in that case, I'm not going to get the +1/+1 counter on the Herald for that, or Swarmkeeper rather, for that. We're going to then cast this Keen Sense, targeting the Mistcloaked Herald.
Good card.
That's going to put a copy on Ivy and a counter on the Swarmkeeper. Then we're going to do the same with a Frog Tongue. It'll go on Herald and Ivy, and that'll draw me 2 cards. Then we're going to do the same. Or first, rather, we're going to tap this Pendlehaven to give the Mistcloaked Herald +1/+2. Then we're going to tap a forest. We're going to cast Rancor, one of my favorites.
Mm.
And that's going to go on Herald here too.
How much is Harrow right now?
Herald is now a 4/3. Ivy is a 4/1.
I get the marker.
Rancor goes on Ivy as well. That's another counter here. 3 counters now. On that, then we will. We're going to cast this Shadow Rift. Target creature gains Shadow until end of turn, meaning it can't be blocked or block creatures without Shadow.
Mhm.
And I'm going to target the Experiment 1 with that. And Ivy. That importantly says draw a card, so I will draw 2 cards.
Wait, my soothing gel this hurts. Feels like sunburn.
I'm going to tap a blue, and I'm going to put Combat Research. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. As long as enchanted creature is legendary, it gets +1/+1 and has Ward 1. So that's going to go on the Herald. And a copy is going to go on Ivy. That's going to pump Ivy to a 5/3. Combat research. That's going to put another counter on Herald here. Then we're going to tap 1 for Helm of the Gods.
Ooh, nice.
Helm of the Gods is an equipment that says equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. I'm then going to put it on Ivy. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 enchantments.
Lovely.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to move to combat.
Hmm.
I am going to swing Ivy, who is currently more than enough commander damage to take out Tim. At Tim, I'm going to swing the unblockable Mistcloaked Herald at JJ.
What is Ivy right now?
Ivy is 14-12 right now. Or sorry, no, 15-12.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. The Mistcloaked Herald and the unblockable Experiment 1 at JJ.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 and 3 at JJ for a total of 7.
It was gonna sacrifice squirrels to kill Ivy, but it's now too big.
She's
I
real
will
big now.
go to 10.
All right. I have a whole bunch of draw triggers. In
All right.
total, 5 draw triggers.
All right.
So I'll draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Very cool. Pog, as the kids say.
Mm.
I'm going to. I have. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left. Hell yeah, that's more than enough. To get greedy. Let's get greedy with it. I'm gonna cast this Commander's Plate for 1. And that's it. That's me getting greedy. I'm gonna move to my end step and discard a couple of cards. So I gotta discard 3. Perfect. I'm gonna discard 2 basics and a Gudul Lurker.
All right.
And for reference, I have the Rejuvenating Springs, the Birds of Paradise, and 2 islands untapped. 7 cards in hand.
All right. I'm going to tap 5 and bring Veyran back out. I will down tick Ral to copy my next spell. That spell being this. Galvanic Iteration, which just copies the next spell I play. Well, and next interest or sorcery, to be specific. On cast, I will get 2 red from Bergie. You'll each take 2 from Electrostatic Field. Then, Chris, you can take 2 more from Ral.
Sure.
And Baron comes a 4/4. I will draw 2 cards. Okay, I will then. So I'll get 3 copies the next spell I cast. Yeah, let's see if this works. I'll remove both counters from Bergie to cast a Fists of Flame targeting Veyran. You will get a copy of it if you want, Chris. It's draw a card, target creature gets +1/+0 for each card you've drawn this turn and trample.
Sure. Veyran doesn't have haste though, right?
No. Oh yeah, I can give him haste with Crimson Wisps though.
That's very true. It's very true.
On
Yeah, I'll get a copy of it too.
Sure.
Targeting Ivy.
Sure.
So I'll
I
draw.
have 3 copies of the stack. So Ral will be 3 damage at Chris. Because it's caster copy for that one.
Yep.
I will get another 2 floating mana for Bergie. You'll each take 2 again. And I'll draw 2 more cards off the cast trigger from my Archmage.
Mhm.
Then for each copy, I'll get another +2/+2 on Veyran, so that's +6/+6, so he'll go to an 8/8. Or he'll get 8 counters and be a 10/10.
Yep.
Or 8+8+8 be a 10/10.
And then we'll get the pump from the fists resolving too.
Yeah, so then I'll draw 3 cards and he'll get another +3/+3. Or sorry, +3/+0 and trample. We'll go to an 11/8 with trample. And did not play a land yet this turn, so I will play this island. And because of Maelstrom Amulet, all my creatures also have hexproof now.
Mhm.
I will tap Chivalry for 1, tap Island for another, activate Isochron Scepter targeting Veyran, draw a card. You can copy it if you want, Chris.
Yeah, I will copy it. I will draw.
That,
off of that. But just note, mine resolves before yours resolves. So let me take a
Sure.
look at this card.
Sure. I will wait for you to.
Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. I'm going to tap a blue mana, and I am going to gift you a bird.
Counter my heist. What
Uh,
you're doing?
I'm countering the Crimson Wisps.
Okay. Seems good. Seems very good. Yeah. In that case, what else can I do?
I think we're still going to take 2 more damage from the electrostatic field.
Yeah, at least take 2, and then Chris will take 2 more on top of that from Val. Or
Yep.
Ral, rather. Sorry.
Oh man, Chris. 3.
Right. It's getting there.
Baby took another 2.
I'm at 11.
Yeah.
I'm not at 2.
Cast, I'll
You can
get
choose 3 times.
2 more. Counters on.
I don't know how this thing.
I'll still draw 2 cards from my Archmage.
Yep,
Cast, so.
it is cast.
Yep.
Does he have enough?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Well, I don't.
Actually, I do.
I think that I've stopped the Veyran from attacking, and that's what I was most concerned about.
Yeah, but I have Bergie to attack with still, and I'm going to cast Slip Through Space on Bergie. So target creature can't be blocked this turn and draw a card.
Okay, Spurgie's a 3/3.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna take 2. I'll go to 1.
You're both taking 2.
And Ashley, you can take 2 more.
Oh, you didn't want to kill Chris?
That's probably better. He's probably got something sneaky. I'll kill Chris.
All right, I'll respond.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Tamio's Safekeeping.
Sure.
Targeting my Swarmkeeper.
Yeah.
It's target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Gain 2 life.
Nice.
So I'll gain 4 life in this instance.
Pretty awesome. You gain 4. All right, that was after you. That was before you took
Oh.
damage or after?
That was before I took damage.
Okay. So,
Or sorry,
think
I think that leaves me at 4 because I was at 1.
right. Okay.
No, I think you're still right at 3, Chris.
Am I
'Cause
right
if
at 3?
if it's 2, you were at 5, right?
Right. I was at 1. I gained 4.
I
I was at 5 and I took 2. So yeah, I'm at 3.
Yeah.
So I gained
Alright.
2 back as well.
No, you're still at 7.
No. I was
Okay.
just taking more damage. I had gained some life to give me some buffer, but
Okay.
I don't think it's enough.
No, because now I just have my unblockable 3/3 to come at you,
Right.
which I'll now go to combat and do just that.
All right.
lose
All
this
right.
life
Do I
round.
have anything to do? I don't think so.
Oh man.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah.
Count it on.
I take Exacxies on this, and that's it. Ripperoo for me.
All right, so I'll end my turn and go discard. Bayron goes back to being a 2/2. Discard training center because I only have one appointment
Ooh, that's
now.
close.
Yeah. And, I'll 10, 8, and one more island. Go ahead, Ashley.
Okay.
Chris, you're gonna have to send me this deck.
Yeah,
test.
I've got the deck tech with a link to the deck on my Moxfield profile up on my YouTube channel. I did an Ivy deck tech and deck build, and doing a regular Ivy deck, I realized how many spells are 1 mana in that deck, and I asked myself, can I build a deck that's all 1 mana spells? And turns out, yes, you can.
Nice.
I love your deck. It's so cool.
This
So good.
entire deck, except for Ivy, is all 1 mana.
Yeah.
All of it.
I'm gonna have to look at it.
No, I don't. I actually don't have any time.
Come on, babe.
It's one of the reasons that I was saying I don't have board wipes. There are no 1 mana board
Mm.
wipes.
Yeah.
I went through more than half. This is the part of my library that I went through versus what I had left.
Wow.
So I went through 2/3 of my library.
Well,
that
it's
game.
like that's like me right now. So I've been getting into PDH because
Right.
I have so many bulk that I haven't like ever played.
Right.
And I made a Storm Torwaki the Younger
Nice.
PDH deck.
Yeah.
And it's like it's all 1 mana spells. And so I played it the other day. I'm still editing it. And I went through
JJ, do you have any
most
flyers?
of it.
I have no flyers.
I went through like most of my deck, just slinging like you did. Draw cards,
Yeah.
play it.
I paid 1 forest to give target creature 1/1 until end of turn for each basic land.
Was that +1/+1 or
+1/+1.
okay? Okay.
For each basic land type among lands I control. So it's
Mhm.
+5. And pick it. I'm gonna play Colossal Grove.
Ooh.
Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. If it was kicked, it gets an additional So it'll be the +4/+4 gains trample and haste until end
Oh.
of turn.
Nice,
Hell
I hadn't seen that one.
yeah.
I hadn't seen that one before. It's
That's
very nice.
10.
Ashley, kick his ass.
Oh.
Damn, that shit just came out of nowhere.
And just to overkill and be on the safe side, maybe we'll see. I'm gonna play Artillery Blast. It deals X damage to target tapped creature. Never. Never mind. I actually don't even need to do that.
No, just attack with that bird. It's game
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
But I could do this one instead.
She's just. Ashley's always that type that she doesn't like to hit people. And at the end, she's the last one standing, and she's like, "Okay, let me just go and hit you."
It's
Oh.
only because this my step 2 I was able to create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying.
Mhm.
So
Get him a
obviously,
body bag. Get him a
Yeah.
body bag.
10 in the air, JJ.
I am squeezed by a giant bird.
Just by a bird.
Oh,
I
Ashley,
really
well
don't know how
done.
that happened in my favor, but
Well done. That was incredible. A
I thought I
great
was
end.
done for. And I played no creatures. For some odd reason, it was just
Yeah,
instant sorceries and then sagas.
made a
What
bunch of
was that?
tokens.
JJ
Yeah.
did the right
Yeah.
thing though by killing
Oh,
Chris,
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely.
Chris
Yeah.
would have just killed him.
Yeah.
All he had to do was attach the commander's plate and
Oh,
send it.
Mhm.
not even at that
Not
point.
even. No, you had a flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
a-
fun.
That was a great game for
That
real.
was so good.
Bit just slightly disappointed I didn't get to play any of the new cards I added to this deck, being Twinferno and Vesuvian Duplimancy.
Oh, you!
Oh,
I never
love
get to
Duplimancy.
play them. Every time I always put new cards in decks, I never pull them.
Honestly,
Duplimancy
same.
is one of my favorite. I love it.
Yeah.
So good.
That was fun.
Thanks,
That was a
guys, for
blast.
coming on.
Thank you
Yeah.
for inviting us. This was a great time.
Yes, thank you. It was a
Oh, yeah.
blast.
We'll have to run it back.
Do you guys want to give one last shout out to your handles or anybody who watches this again?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
JJ, go ahead.
Hey folks, I'm JJ Mickey. I'll post my links in chat again. Yeah, find me on Twitter mainly. Talk about Commander mostly, and I make music. I on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, wherever. And I could make music for you if you're a content creator too. So yeah, hit me up if that's what you need. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey folks, I'm Chris and I'm your Commander Mechanic. You can find me everywhere content is made. Just look for the orange wrench. That's me. I want to help you build a better deck and craft a better play experience before you ever sit down at the table. Hit me up on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, and everywhere in between. I've got a Discord channel. I'm happy to help anybody with their deck if you need an expert set of eyes. Otherwise, once again, thank you very much for having us on. This was a blast. That game, I could not have foreseen that ending coming. It was amazing. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that was a good game, guys. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll have to have you guys back because that was awesome.
Yeah, you guys
For
have
sure.
to come with
When
Jared
it's the
and
two
Sadie.
girls,
Even just Jared and Tim.
no,
That's,
no one
Mm.
ever wants me and Jared.
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Everyone who ever wants
It's
me and
what gets the
Jared,
conversation going.
always just
You guys just
no. Me and Jared like to kill each other only, and
Nice.
we do everything in our power. So last time, if you go and watch our latest video, Ashley got colossification, and Jared was so confident that I had a tap board, and Jared was like, "Ashley, if I untap your classification creature, will you swing it right now at Tim?" And he did.
he did. He untapped it, and I swung.
Yep. And it was her commander and smacked me for 24.
Nice.
Great.
Nice.
So that's,
Still love you.
I don't know about that anymore. I taught you how to play Magic,
You did, honestly,
and now you win more than me.
because you have more toxic decks, and they must be stopped.
Yeah.
Oh. Incredible.
That Colossal Growth card is really good. I'm surprised I haven't heard of it before now.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun one.
Very cool, y'all. Very cool. This was an absolute blast. Happy to come back anytime.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
same.
Great job.
Thanks, guys.
Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Take care, y'all.